Welcome back to Topify, where fun meets facts. Today, we're exploring the strange, ancient, colorful, and sometimes unbelievable origins behind 10 of the world's most unique holidays. From demonic creatures leaping over babies to massive tomato wars, these celebrations will blow your mind. Before we jump into number 10, don't forget to like, comment, and follow to support the channel. Your support helps us bring you more amazing content like this. Now, let's dive in. Number 10. Krampuslauf, Austria and Germany. Krampuslauf is one of the wildest winter traditions in the Alps, dating back to pre-Christian Alpine paganism. Originally, Krampus wasn't a fun costume. It was a terrifying horned creature believed to punish misbehaving children, while St. Nicholas rewarded the good ones. The tradition emerged from ancient pagan rituals designed to ward off the darkness and dangers of winter. The craftsmanship behind authentic Krampus masks is extraordinary, with some taking months to carve from single pieces of wood and featuring real animal fur, horns, and leather. Some historians believe the festival helped communities cope with fear and hardship during the darkest time of the year, transforming terror into theatrical celebration. Today, Krampuslauf blends folklore, artistry, and adrenaline, with different alpine regions competing to display the most elaborate, fearsome costumes. Number 9. La Tomatina, Spain. La Tomatina, held in the town of Buñol, is the world's largest tomato fight, but its origins are surprisingly chaotic and entirely accidental. The most widely accepted story traces the event back to August 1945, when a group of young people interrupted a parade in the town square, causing a commotion near a vegetable stand. The following year, the same young people brought their own tomatoes and deliberately started another fight, establishing an unofficial tradition. Authorities tried banning the event multiple times throughout the late 1940s and early 1950s. Viewing it as disorderly conduct. But the townspeople insisted on bringing it back every year, demonstrating through peaceful protests and even mock tomato funerals. Number 8. El Colacho, Spain. El Colacho, known as the Baby Jumping Festival, is one of Spain's most unusual and visually shocking traditions, dating back to 1620. Held annually in the village of Castrillo de Murcia during the Catholic feast of Corpus Christi, the event involves men dressed as devils leaping over infants laid on mattresses in the street. The ritual combines Catholic and pagan traditions and symbolizes purification and protection from evil spirits that might harm newborns. The devil costumes, complete with colorful jumpsuits, grotesque masks, whips, and castanets, represent malevolent spirits roaming the earth. The dramatic leap over the babies signifies the devil absorbing the infant's original sin and offering divine protection for their future. Parents who participate believe their children will be blessed with good health and kept safe from illness and misfortune throughout their lives. Number 7. Holi, India. Holi, the iconic festival of colors, is rooted in ancient Hindu mythology, symbolizing the victory of good over evil and the arrival of spring after harsh winter months. One of its central legends involves the demoness Holika, who possessed immunity to fire and attempted to kill the devoted Prince Prahlad by sitting with him in flames. Another beloved story associated with Holi involves the playful romance between Lord Krishna and Radha, where Krishna playfully colored Radha's face, beginning the tradition of applying colors as an expression of love and joy. Over time, the festival expanded into a vibrant expression of community, forgiveness, and the breaking down of social barriers. Families and strangers gathered to apply colored powder called gulal, dance to music, and share traditional sweets like gujia and thandai. Number 6. Boryong Mud Festival, South Korea. The Boryong Mud Festival began in 1998, not as an ancient ritual, but as a creative marketing campaign designed to boost regional tourism and economy. The local government wanted to promote the region's mineral-rich mud, which was already being used in beauty and skincare products due to its high concentrations of germanium and bentonite. What started as a promotional strategy quickly turned into a massive celebration, attracting millions of visitors from over 30 countries who come to bathe in giant mud pools, race through obstacle courses, and enjoy concerts while coated in gray clay. The festival features mud wrestling competitions, mud slides reaching speeds that would make water parks jealous, mud massages, and even a mud prison where participants playfully lock each other up. Beyond the fun and chaos, the festival highlights the natural benefits of Boryong mud. If you're enjoying this countdown, please hit that like button, drop a comment telling me which holiday surprised you most, and don't forget to follow the channel so you never miss our next top 10 list. Your engagement truly makes a difference and helps us create more content like this. Number 5. Songkran, Thailand. Songkran marks the Thai New Year and is best known for turning entire cities into massive water fight zones, but its origins are deeply spiritual and astronomically significant. Water symbolizes purification and the washing away of bad luck, sins, and negative energy accumulated throughout the previous year. Traditionally, people gently poured scented water over Buddha statues and respectfully over elders' hands as a blessing, showing reverence and asking for guidance in the coming year. Over time, particularly as Thailand modernized, the ritual evolved into lively community water battles symbolizing renewal, with people using buckets, water guns, and even fire trucks to drench each other in the streets. The transformation from solemn ritual to joyful chaos happened gradually throughout the 20th century as younger generations added playful elements. Number 4. Dia de Muertos, Mexico. Dia de Muertos, or Day of the Dead, dates back over 3,000 years to Aztec, Toltec, and other Mesoamerican traditions honoring Mictecatzihuatl, the goddess of the underworld who watched over the bones of the dead. Ancient civilizations believed that mourning the dead was disrespectful, as death was a natural part of life's cycle, and deceased loved ones continued their journey in another realm. When Spanish colonizers arrived in the 16th century, indigenous rituals merged with Catholic All Souls Day and All Saints Day, creating the modern celebration that takes place on November 1st and 2nd. Families build vibrant ofrendas, altars decorated with marigolds, candles, copal incense, favorite foods, drinks, and photos of deceased relatives to welcome the souls of departed loved ones back to the earthly realm for a brief reunion. Each element has symbolic meaning. Marigolds guide spirits with their bright color and scent. Water quenches their thirst from the journey, and salt represents purification. Number 3. Rio de Janeiro Carnival, Brazil. Rio Carnival, the world's largest celebration of dance and culture, traces its roots to a fascinating blend of Portuguese, African, and indigenous traditions that merged over centuries of cultural exchange. The festival began as Intrudo, a chaotic and sometimes violent pre-Lent celebration introduced by Portuguese settlers in the 1600s, involving water fights, flower throwing, and general mayhem in the streets. The birth of samba music in Rio's favelas during the early 20th century revolutionized the celebration entirely, turning it into an organized spectacle. Samba schools, community organizations representing different neighborhoods compete in breathtaking parades featuring thousands of dancers, elaborate costumes costing thousands of dollars, massive allegorical floats, and hundreds of drummers who rehearse year-round for this single moment. Number 2. Harbin Ice and Snow Festival, China. The Harbin Ice and Snow Festival began in 1963 as a small local celebration in China's northernmost province, Heilongjiang, where winter temperatures regularly drop below -25 degrees Celsius, -13 degrees Fahrenheit. Inspired by centuries-old ice lantern traditions where farmers and fishermen would create frozen lanterns to light their way during dark winter months, residents carved simple sculptures to brighten the freezing winter nights and lift spirits during the harsh season. After reopening in 1985 following the Cultural Revolution, the festival exploded into a world-renowned spectacle featuring entire illuminated cities built from massive ice blocks harvested directly from the frozen Songhua River. Some structures stand over 40 meters tall, taller than a 12-story building, combining artistry, engineering prowess, and cutting-edge LED lighting technology that illuminates the ice from within, creating a dreamlike glowing wonderland. Number 1. Sinterklaas, Netherlands. Sinterklaas, celebrated since the 15th century, is one of the oldest and most influential winter traditions in Europe, deeply woven into Dutch cultural identity. The holiday is based on Saint Nicholas, a 4th century bishop from Myra, modern-day Turkey, known for his extraordinary generosity and miraculous acts, including secretly giving gold coins to save 3 sisters from poverty. The tradition includes the character Zwarte Piet, Black Pete, which has become controversial in recent years due to racial stereotypes, leading to ongoing cultural discussions and adaptations. Historically, the feast marked the start of winter gift-giving and moral storytelling, with children receiving presents if they were good, or a bundle of switches if they misbehaved. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into global traditions, don't forget to like, comment, and follow. And let me know in the comments which top 10 countdown you want to see next. See you in the next video.